Welcome to Edley's from Scratch. I'm Will Newman, my wife Catharine. We're the founders and owners of Edley's Barbecue.
We want y'all to know just a little bit more about us and see what it's like to live in this crazy restaurant life, but also get to know our family and the Edley's family that we've grown as well.
So this is our attempt to pull back the curtain for you to get a glimpse of what it's like in the day of life of Edley's, our team members, our guests. We hope you enjoy. We encourage feedback. You can find us all the social media networks. Let us know how we're doing and how we can be better. Thanks.
And hopefully we won't make idiots out of ourselves.
Cheers. All right, I'm here with my good friend Jae Hess, but I will let him introduce himself and tell him about which Edley's is your Edley's.
Hello, I'm Jae Hess, and I'm a regular at Edley's East.
Can you tell the people a little bit about yourself?
I sure can. So I moved to Nashville from New York 17 years ago. I'm a regional director for a retail corporation, and I'm involved very much in all the Nashville fun activities, hockey, football, all those things I love.
Can you take them through your Edley's routine? I mean, I know it, but...
Yes, it's pretty simple. Depending on the day, if it's a weekend for sure, and I know it's slam busy in here because you guys are always busy, I'll sometimes send Duddy a text and I'll be like, hey, what's the bar looking like? We're on our way here. And he's like, come on, I got a drink at your seat already. So I will come and sit down at the end. I'm claustrophobic, so I always have to have an end seat or I'll just stand. And that's pretty much it. I sit down, have a great time. We find out what sports are on TV. I tell my friends where I'm at, and everybody comes, and that's it. Pretty simple.
What do you think's the best dish? Food, not alcohol, I know.
It's a tough one. I'd say I'm a favorite of the wings, extra crispy.
Good choice. What would be your advice to someone who's coming to Edley's for the first time?
So I think for me, honestly, this was one of the first times I've eaten Southern food, to be honest with you, and I was terrified of grits, and I love them here. So I think, honestly, just try everything on the menu. Don't be afraid. I mean, the sides are like perfect portions, and you can share. So I think, honestly, like just delve in and try it all.
So what'd you grow up eating? What would one eat in Manhattan?
Mostly Italian food. Always Italian food. Lots of it. You know, I miss it a lot. I get to visit at least once a year still, but Patsy's like manicotti is like, oh, so good. So like any of that. My favorite dish to make myself from scratch is spaghetti, so my sauce cooks for like 2 days, and it's a production. But yeah, so Italian food is definitely one of my favorites.
I look forward to coming over for your spaghetti.
Yes.
I know.
You're invited.
So, I mean, even like little kid, you ate Italian?
Pretty much all Italian food, even though my family's German.
Yeah, sure.
We just had such good Italian food.
Yeah, Italian food is kind of better than German food.
Yes.
No offense to your people.
No, none taken.
So, Edley's was your first Southern food experience.
Yeah, I mean, I've had barbecue before, I guess, in the past. Not as good as here. I've maybe the fast food-esque barbecue places, but honestly, delving into like real mac and cheese and grits, casserole, and things like that. Everything, like I've never had a collard green in my life. I never thought I would ever eat that. But yeah, I love it all. It's
So
great.
you eat the collards too?
Yes.
The collard greens are good.
I've turned fully Southern now.
I know. We're so happy to have you on our side.
Thanks.
Welcome. So what do you think, if you had to pick one, what's your favorite side?
Potato salad.
Oh,
Yeah,
strong
can't go without
choice.
that.
Well, I think I know the answer. I think you already told me this. I think you just said this, but can you tell them what's your favorite thing to make from scratch if you're cooking?
Definitely the spaghetti. And my partner will tell you the same thing. Like, oh, are you gonna make the spaghetti? Like, cooks for 2 days, smells up the whole condo building. Yeah, so it's great.
So
I'll definitely bring you some.
So is it like meatballs, meat sauce?
So I don't eat red meat.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
So-
I should correct that actually. I don't eat cow's meat. So actually, I use usually like turkey balls and Italian sausage and brew that in. It's so yummy. You're coming over.
Yes.
You and Will.
Yeah. So you cook it for 2 days.
Yes, because if you're using fresh whole tomatoes, you have to cook them down and remove them from the heat at night and then put them back in. It's a whole process. You add the vegetables at a certain time so they get soft into the sauce and flavorful. So yeah, it's a whole process if you want to do it right.
Wow, I'm impressed. So who taught you how to do it?
My mom. Actually, my mom had someone teach her cooking when she was pregnant, and because she didn't know how, and it just happened to be an Italian chef. So that's who came over and helped her, and she showed me the recipe.
That is so cool. So your German mother cooks authentic Italian food.
Correct.
Just making sure I have it straight. Yeah, of course, naturally. Oh, that's awesome. So what, and this is, I bet you have multiple, so you can say more than one if you have more than one, but can you think of your craziest story from Edley's?
Oh, geez.
I know, right?
Where do we start? No, honestly, I think the most crazy story that also had me crying in tears was my birthday. My partner goes out every year for my birthday. We get like a party bus before party buses were cool here, and went around downtown, and then we would land somewhere, and usually it was like at a club somewhere downtown, and everybody would go dancing.
I've been to a few of those.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
You know how those go. So when we pulled up into Edley's parking lot at like midnight, Edley's East, I was like, what is going on? And everybody got off the bus. I had to stay on the bus. I come in. We have like a DJ. We have like a light show set up. All the windows were blocked out. And it turned into Club Edley's, which was my favorite thing ever. So that was probably the craziest, most fun. And that was when I was awarded a plaque on the bar, and it was revealed to me as a baby. And that's when I started crying like a little baby.
It was cute. It was sweet.
It was so sweet. It made alcohol, of course, was involved, so perhaps, but definitely an emotional time.
So you have to tell them more about the plaque.
Oh, so
Local
as part
celebrity.
Yes, as part of the birthday gift, I came over and was come to the bar, and I was like, oh no, I can't do a shot right now. I've been doing shots all night with you guys, and no, we want to show you something. And I come over and I see my name on the bar, Jay's seat, because it was my habit. I always went right to that seat. And I started crying like a baby. There's photos of it somewhere. Hopefully nobody can find them. And the rest is history. So it's been there ever since. And when everybody sits down when I'm not here, they ask the story about who I am. And I'm sure the bartenders are annoyed with telling it, but it was seriously probably one of the best gifts I've ever received.
If you were going to work at Edley's, what position? What do you think your position would be?
Oh, geez. I think I'd love bartending.
I mean, that's a good thing.
I mean, you know, I know you can't drink while you're working, and it's always fun to see and listen to everyone's stories across the bar. It's almost like you're their personal psychologist at the same time. So I think that would be a fun thing.
I think you'd be a good bartender.
I think I need to try that.
Yeah, you really do. Because you don't have enough going on. So have you had a celebrity sighting at
Oh my God,
Edley's?
yes, my favorite one. I invited the entire U.S. women's soccer team to come eat barbecue here. They were doing a match at the stadium, and they had asked me, we had a meet and greet afterwards, 'cause we got VIP tickets, and Alex Morgan asked me, where do we go? We want to stay away from Broadway, where all the tourists are. Where do we go eat? And I said, oh my God, you need to come to Edley's Barbecue, and we're all going to go there afterwards and celebrate the win. Every one of them showed up. I got pictures with Alex, and it was very exciting for me.
That was a big night.
Yes.
That was a big night. I've forgotten about that. So many things. So, if we named a special act for you, what item would it be?
This is kind of funny because Duddy actually did this with UT a little while ago. I liked my wings hot, but not as hot as the maximum hot. So UT whipped up something for me in the back for my wings and called it the Jaybird instead of Walking Bird sauce.
That's awesome.
So
I didn't
would
even,
keep that.
I'm learning new things every day. I didn't know that we had the Jaybird sauce. But now I'm going to ask, I'm going to order the wings with the Jaybird sauce.
He should remember.
Yeah, he should. He should. I know. I definitely thought it was going to be a drink. You surprised me on that one. Every
Love the
time I think
wings.
I know. So what? Have you visited every location? Every Edley's location?
Every single one.
Have you really?
Yep.
Even Lexington?
Even Lexington.
Chattanooga.
Finally got to go. Yeah, been to Chattanooga twice. It's great because my job, I travel, so I get to go to these cities. So where do I go?
I mean, I know Edley's East is your home.
Yes.
But as far as like the build out, the building, that sort of thing, which one do you think's the best?
I really like Sylvan Park. I love it. I love the vibe there. I just love, the atmosphere and the bar atmosphere. So I don't know. I just love that one.
Yeah, the way the windows open
Yes.
behind the
So
bar.
good, yeah.
It was, good choice. What song do we need to remove from the Edley's playlist? You know how on a ride it is about the playlist and the music.
I
and the
know. I
volume.
know it right now.
What is
There's anything Florida Georgia Line needs to go.
There's Florida Georgia Line on
Sure
there?
is. Sure is.
Stop.
Nope. I was talking to Daddy just last week, and I said, "Wait a minute! All this lovely classic country on here with Willie Nelson and all these great classics, and then somebody plays Florida Georgia Line." So yes, that's
Yeah, Will and I'll have a conversation about it, and I'll get it removed. Thank you. I'm like, what else? What else do I need to know? What else do I need to know? Wow. If we're gonna add a song, what do we need to add?
Probably just more of the classics. I know I live in Nashville. Never was a huge country fan, but I do like the
I'm
old
not either.
classics.
There was actually a contentious conversation at our house because I didn't realize that a couple of country songs had slipped in, and when I found out.
Yes.
I can't wait to talk about the Florida Georgia Line. That's
Yeah.
That's
He's good.
aggressive.
Yeah. Please give it. Please give him crap about that.
I will.
I would love some like an old school like Dolly song would be fun.
Good call.
Like an old Kenny Rogers hit, like something like that, just to mix in. I think would be great.
I wonder. I'm surprised that we don't have Kenny Rogers. We should. What else should we do?
I couldn't think. The only thing I could think to improve would be let's expand the bar more. But
Cheers to that.
don't listen to me on that.
Yeah, more bar. The first time you came in, back in 2011, I guess that was the first weekend. We hadn't even been open for a whole week. What made you come in?
Honestly, at the time, I think you guys were like the only restaurant in the culture. There wasn't much of a restaurant. There was like maybe one other place, if I remember. And Trevor and I, who's my best friend, we moved to a building in the Gulch. So we went down 12 South. We're going to check this out, and found out it was opening weekend. And we also didn't know it was going to be as crazy as it was. Lines out the door. And was it Ashley that was bartending at the time? She had blonde hair. Jamie, yes.
Yes, she just got married.
Oh.
Yeah, she moved to Denver. And she just got married I think last weekend. So congratulations, Jamie.
Congratulations, Jamie.
I'm sure she's watching.
So I think when we went in to check it out, it's like I said, that's when I fell in love with it. We were asking her questions. Just so happened somebody was getting up from the bar, so I sat down, and then Trevor sat down after a while. And we just saw you guys running around and Brett like slinging fruit from the kitchen, and I'm like, and just listening to what you guys were saying to each other, and I was like, who is that? She's hysterical. And she's like, that's one of the owners. I was like, oh. I was like, I love it. So yeah, I mean, like I just ever since then I was like, this is gonna be a cool place.
Well, thank you. That was crazy times. Yeah, Will really doesn't even remember like the first 6 weeks. No, it might be the first 3 months. I mean, I know I have friends who like once they have a baby, like after the fact they don't remember the first 6 weeks, the first 8 weeks. Will did the same thing with the restaurant. Not the kids, but the restaurant.
It was probably a good period to block out.
Yeah, that's true. He probably does. So, what keeps you coming back to Edley's all these years? Almost 8 years later. Crazy.
Again, it's still the people. Even though obviously, same in my industry, in the restaurant industry, you have a turnover. I mean, people move on and do different things. I just feel like whoever gets onboarded here, they already have a culture that they know. It's almost like the Cheers bar. That's probably a a silly analogy to use, and you've probably heard that a lot.
No,
it really is.
that's part of what we strive for.
I feel like every time I meet the new GM, when she came in here, she came right up and gave me a hug, and it was just very welcoming. So that's why I keep coming back. And Daddy's still here. He's not going anywhere.
No. If you could have lunch or dinner at Edley's with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be?
I think it would be Kelly Clarkson. And I know that's kind of a crazy response, but I saw an interview where she just loves barbecue and she also likes to drink. So I'm thinking we're going to make a good pair together. So definitely Kelly Clarkson. I have to sit down and get to know her.
I mean, I would love it. That sounds like, do you ever watch Drunk History?
Yes.
Yeah, we could do something like that. Yeah.
I love that.
What year did you start coming to Edley's?
2011, right when it first opened. Opening weekend. Good fun.
Yep, OG. If you were guessing, this is going to be a tough one. If you were guessing, how many times do you think you've been to Edley's?
That could be scary. I'm not sure I want the public to think I'm an alcoholic. I don't always drink when I come here.
I would say maybe you're just coming to eat. So we'll just say a lot, a ton.
I do remember a funny story when I took a vacation. I wasn't here for a week. The GM texted me. He goes, I hope you're glad that we can't pay the kitchen staff this week." So that was kind of a funny story. I was like, "Stop! I'll be there when I get back. I'll make up for it."
Yeah, they're starting to get worried about you. Has anybody seen him? So how long have you lived in Nashville?
17 years in Nashville, so long time. So I'm pretty much a veteran now. Before it was cool.
Yeah.
You guys got right in on it.
Back when I was still kind of sleepy. I mean, because when we opened in 12 South, everybody thought we were crazy. They were like, "There's nothing there. You're not going to have a lunch business."
Yep. And now look, that first day.
Who knew? Who is your closest connection at Edley's? I mean, besides me. Besides me.
You little brat aside. I would say my closest connection has to be Daddy, and that's only because I knew him before you guys ever opened. He worked at another restaurant that I used to frequent in town, and we met there. So when he came over here, I was very excited. So definitely.
We consider banana pudding a side. What do you say? Is it a side or is it a dessert?
I say side. I like it incorporated with the sides. Why do you have to wait until dessert to eat banana pudding? You can eat it whenever. So, side.
Yeah, it's 2019. I think it's a side.
Yes, side.
Yeah. Well, more than likely. If you could only listen to one band for the rest of your life, who would it be?
Oh, geez. Probably Tool. They have a new album now, so I'm super excited. Yeah, huge Tool fan all through college.
Yeah. So for some reason, we're sold out of the wings. What's your go-to after that?
Turkey platter.
Solid.
Yeah, that's always my second. And sometimes I just get them together. So, yep, absolutely.
So turkey platter, what are your two sides?
Potato salad. And honestly, it's either a toss-up between the grits and the green beans.
So this or that is where I'm going to give you two options, and you have to tell me which one. And
Is that like a lightning round?
It can be.
Okay.
It can be. Yeah, we can try. We can try
Do
and
I
make
have
it
a bell?
I mean,
Don't even
maybe. give you a fork with the side of your drink. All right. So, bar or patio?
Bar.
Brisket or pork?
Pork.
Chicken or turkey?
Turkey.
Friday or Saturday?
Saturday.
You seem to pause there.
Yeah, because I like them both, so that was a toss-up.
Yeah.
But I still think Saturday.
Yeah. You don't have to work on
Or
Saturday.
both.
Summer or winter?
Winner.
Home or out? That's cute. Spicy or mild?
Spicy.
Sweet or savory?
Sweet.
Fried pickle or fried okra?
Fried pickles.
Classic rock or classic country?
Classic rock.
Blues or bluegrass?
Blues.
Pop or hip hop?
Pop.
Anything else you want to tell us about Edley's? Or about Jae Hess? Or about the love affair of Edley's and Jae Hess?
Correct. I can talk about that all day. Honestly, just keep doing what you're doing. I'm so proud of you guys, and I'm so happy to be part of the family, and you always make me feel at home, so thank you.
Aww. It's going to make me cry.